All right, welcome back. I'm Jason Whitlock. He's Marcellus Wiley. Time to put on our thinking caps. All right, we're joined by Duke's Dante Jones and the Ohio State's Iceberg Jim Jackson. As you all know, I'm a journalist, and we've got our resident Ivy Leaguer.
I don't have any water.
Marcellus Wiley.
Bottom of the Ivy League.
We'll take a deeper look at a big issue in sports. Got a special cap for our Columbia grad, Darnell. Bring it on.
That Darnell.
Oh,
Looking real studious with the glasses.
I like that.
I like that.
I can play that off.
I like that.
I could get that.
Let's move to college basketball, where we don't have the biggest amount of time here, where we will see a huge matchup tonight with #1 Duke hosting their hated rivals, #8 North Carolina. Duke has put together one of the more compelling teams in recent college basketball history, led by budding superstar Zion Williamson. The effect of having a real star in sports that's been lacking is clear. Prices to get into the Cameron Indoor Arena tonight are damn near at Super Bowl levels. This is turning into one of the most talked about regular season college basketball game in decades, which leads me to my point. And guys, I'm sorry we don't have the ideal amount of time here, but I think college basketball and the NBA would benefit from requiring the athletes to stay 4 years. And again, before everybody's heads explode, I think the athlete, the top 100 basketball prospects should be paid a significant amount of money. If they had to pay Zion Williams $2 million this season to stay at Duke for another year, it's well worth it for the NBA and college basketball.
I'm going to be quick with this. No, I disagree with you, Whitlock. One, the top-end talent in the NBA, they're not 4-year players. As a matter of fact, of the 50 All-Stars over the past 5 seasons, only 4 of those 50 played all 4 seasons.
That's a different era, though, Marcel. If you go look at the all-time greats, they all played more than 1 season.
LeBron, Kobe, KG, T-Mac.
No, I get it. That's in the one and done, straight out of high school era.
Dirt. Like, it's a lot of dudes. Like, it's almost like if you're still in college playing basketball, we're whispering to you, you need to be in college still playing basketball. You need to get your game up. That's how the game is.
My point, Dante, is that if you go back to the previous eras, Larry Bird, even Magic for just 2 years, Isaiah for 2 years, these guys used to bring their college fan base to the NBA. And we need more of that. If NBA really wants to reach its highest potential, it needs the same model as the NFL. Baker Mayfield brings a huge college football audience to the NFL. I wish we could get back to that in college basketball, and that includes paying these guys real money to stay in college.
But you don't take into consideration the things that happen over guys who spend 4 years of college and the possibility of injury or not making it to the NBA and the possibility of picking your talent apart. You spoke of guys that got better as they got as over their tenure in college. That's not the case for you being in college. I played with guys that were projected top 5 pick their freshman year and played 2 more years, end up being a second round pick. You get a chance to pick them apart more, and some guys get better in college and some guys get worse. You just got to take advantage of the ability to make the most money as soon as you can.
It's tough for me because calling college basketball, I want to see the best player, and I want to see him there for a long time. I do. I really do, because it enhances the game. And I agree with you on this. I said this a long time ago. The one and done where it hurts college basketball is the fan base, because when we were playing, they got a chance to see guys 2, 3, 4 years. You developed, I think, a personality in college, but the fan, even if they didn't know, you developed a relationship, and that did carry on to the league. But my thing is like you, if a young man has an opportunity to go to the league and make money and start his career early, he should have that opportunity to do that, okay?
Make limitless amounts of money.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. Greg Oden, okay, he leaves Ohio State after 1 year. Knee injuries. If he stays, he's still going to have those knee injuries. He never gets that contract. No, he's going to have that injury. Wow. That was there anyway. And it was a matter of time before it was going to happen. He could have been in school 2 or 3 years. He wouldn't have been the #1 pick. He wouldn't have had that contract, and his life would have been totally different. So that's where the pushback for me comes. If a young man has an opportunity to step up at 18, 19 years old after 1 year, or even out of high school, to take advantage of the free market, then he should have opportunity to do it.
You can also argue that staying in college longer adds more miles to your body and adds more damage to you.
How? Because playing 30 games over 82?
It's not the games. The way they train, it was more taxing a college season because it's a full long 4-year commitment. So that's off-season training, in-season training. Then as soon as you finish that season,
train in the NBA off-season?
Not like college.
Not like college. It's a grind. They feel like they have you there, and you just do what we ask you to with no perspective of what is supposed to happen. So
you're supported with better resources in the pros. One, you don't have the distractions that are unnecessary. Why am I balancing accounting, wood shop, with other classes?
You have 2 jobs in college.
You got jobs.
Why are you developing your mind as a young person? That's just crazy, isn't it?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm
You're developing your mind to make money at the end of the day. Like, you can't make money.
You're developing it for a career.
I wasn't developing my mind just to make money. No, I really wasn't. Because when I was in college, I had dreams of making $70,000 a year when I was 40 years old. That was my dream. So it wasn't about money. It was about developing my mind.
But you know what? It's funny. College is supposed to just build up the hardware for you. So in life, you can apply all software to it and be good. So that's what college is. And that means a lot of things to a lot of different people. If you're a player who has built up the hardware in terms of your talents to the point where you can now monetize it, bye-bye. College, I'm not staying for you.
I'm not, again, we're arguing. I'm not arguing that they shouldn't be able to monetize while they're in college. The solution to me is for these guys to make money while they're in college. Real money.
But you're
not
taking
some
away from
stipend.
the ability to make more, like the ability.
I agree with limiting.
What about
sponsorship endorsements? Like you're putting a cap, and he has to wear that uniform with that sponsorship, and you get that check.
I'm looking at Zion Williamson right now. He's been the only thing that's happened to college basketball in the last 10 years. He's turned this game into tonight into must-see TV. If we were to pay him next year $2 million, and Nike, I think, makes their uniforms at Duke, and they kicked in another $500,000, I think that's a fair exchange
You'll be
for
limiting him.
this guy to
be
make.
limited because
I get he's limited, but
you'll
it's
cut
not
him
a
off
bad
for
deal.
$15 to $20 million.
And you know what? This is not the only thing that happened in college basketball the last 10 years. I remember when Lonzo, 1 year. People were going insane over this dude. Was he a better prospect? But there was a mania around Lonzo.
Marcellus.
It's not as big
Don't
as
turn into LeVar.
Go to
LeBron James. Don't compare Lonzo to this Zion Williamson.
So when LeBron goes to Zion's games, you're not going to talk about Magic going to Lonzo games? I mean, I get it.
Jim,
we've been here before.
College basketball. Lonzo.
It's not the same.
Thank you.
But it gave. What happened, though, it did with Zion, also R.J. Barrett, and also Cam Reddish. It gave the casual fan a reason to watch college basketball early. Because generally, you're not watching college basketball until the football season is over. But because of him and because of all the aura around it, now more people want to tune in to watch and see what's happening with Duke basketball ahead of schedule. So,
yeah.
And so, Dante, let me answer this question.
Wow, we're really going to do that a lot.
LeBron James could have played in the NBA at 16. Do you agree or disagree? He could have played. Okay. He wouldn't have been great. The guy came out at 18, averaging 20 points.
I say yes.
He could have played.
Point.
So they limited him for his junior and senior year of high school. He couldn't make money.
Yes, because of the ability.
Those are the rules.
You're absolutely correct. But at 18, you're trying to cut him off from an extra $60 million. Zion, who knows what Zion's first sneaker deal is going to be? Because if he's as good as he gonna have leverage on much sneaker. Let's say you're gonna cut off $100 million to give him $2 million a year for 4 years. 8 to 100, you're capping him off, man.
Yeah, come on now.
Good point.
Cap.
College basketball in the NBA would be improved, though, if they...
Oh, yeah, for the people who make money on that side.
Coming up, Jesse Jackson just put Colin Kaepernick in the same class as Jackie Robinson. We'll tell you if he's way off base.